Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones, back with a new video. Maybe Chicago should burn a second time. I'm pretty sure those of you, if you check it out on the news, all the violence that's been going on in many major cities, Chicago being one that's great notoriety, because the DNC holds their convention in Chicago, and being the party that's constantly wanting to expand government power, wanting to violate the rights of individuals. I don't ever say take away rights, because they can't take any away from anybody. God gave us our rights. Only man can violate them um, or respect them. And the Democratic Party is in no business of respecting human liberty, individual liberty. They're not even in the realm of respecting human life, since they're such strong proponents of abortion and making people victimless. And you can look no further than what's been going on in Chicago for decades, but especially for the past few years, how the city has just been falling apart. It's crime is running out of control. The police have seemed like they've been demoralized. The mayor, they have both Lori Lightfoot and the new incoming mayor, Brandon Johnson is his name. They've been I can't really say they're soft on crime. They're pro. It's fair to say they're pro crime. Because to be soft on crime means that you're at least making some attempt, and maybe half-hearted, to do something about the situation. But no, they're not. They really choose not to do anything about the crime that's been going on. And he hasn't even been sworn in yet. And the criminals, well, no matter what age, they've taken notice of of the situation, taking notice of the things he said, and understood that, hey, he's not gonna jam any of them up. He's not gonna put him in jail. He's not gonna keep him locked up. He's got other politicians like like Kim Fox is still the DA. She's not prosecuting these criminals. She'll go after people who want to defend themselves, in in a rightful manner, but they're not going to do anything about these people who are causing havoc. Not just that, but you got to keep in mind he was actually voted for. So there are people who actually support what he stood for, or support what Lori Lightfoot stood for. And so at this point, I should say let the city ought to just burn. Let it. Burn. I actually had a thought. What if Chicago police just decide to do a takeover of the whole city? And not care about what anyone else says, because I mean they do have the guns, but they seem to be they're demoralized. They have no support, and so really they gain. What did they gain? What do they stand to gain by taking such an extreme? Because that would be an extreme measure. They stand to gain nothing from it. So I say just let the city burn. Let it collapse. And this is not really a black pill thing for me to say. Um, but really, it's a matter of this whole situation is not it's not gonna there's no happy ending for this. You may have a good ending if it collapsed and the right people come to the forefront to actually rebuild things and make it better. But as it stands right now, there really is no interest in that. So I would say that if you're a person who has concern for his life, for his not just his life, but his life of his loved ones, life of humanity, leave these places. Especially places like Chicago, L.A., New York City, Baltimore. What else? St. Louis. Can't think of anything else. Austin. All these places that are just letting crime run out of control. Your best bet is to leave, or or weather the storm as best you can. It ain't gonna be pretty. If you have to try to defend yourself as best as you can, I would say figure out if that's a route that you're prepared to go, because the type of crime that's been going on, you can't be soft. You cannot show weakness. You cannot show. In this case, you can't even show mercy. I wish you could say you can show forgiveness, but you have to you have to be alive, and you have to be alive first, and they have to be willing to accept, they have to be willing to um, ask for forgiveness. When you're dealing with violent crime, your best bet is to show where it is, show where you stand, and show what you're prepared to do. and if push come to shove, carry it out. So like I said, if you're stuck in those places, you can't get out. Defend yourself as best as possible. Because it's absolutely sad. It's sad. Things don't have to be like this. All those in charge in those areas have to do is tell the truth, humble themselves, and then get to work. Because that's what it'll take. But hey, if the people who voted for these people, if the residents that voted for these leaders, if they want if they want their criminal justice system to be soft on crime, then okay, then let it burn, let the whole thing fall apart. It sucks to say that, but it may take that to get things back, on track. But that's my video. Please tell me what you think. Share your thoughts. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out with the channel, go to my YouTube homepage. Go to the look for the PayPal link and the Cash App link. All donation amounts are appreciated. If you live in any of these cities, if you live in a major city that's racked with crime, please leave a comment in the comment section. Talk to us about what's going on. What you think is a viable solution. Say whether you agree with me or not. I love reading other people's comments. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But that's my video. Let Chicago burn a second time. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. And God bless.